Happening today in Howard, a major expansion and renovation of the YMCA is underway. The expansion at the West Side facility will include a new 6-lane lap pool and an expanded gymnasium that will allow more pickleball courts as well as other programs. More than 500,000 people visited the West Side Y last year. They hope to have the expansion done by the beginning of next year. Today's groundbreaking is set for 10 o'clock this morning.
If you're looking